Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to talk about some topics that I'm sure all of you are going to be so interested in. So a few weeks ago, Star Stable Entertainment, which is the company behind Star Stable the game, wrote this article on their starstablentertainment.com website. And in this blog post, in the last paragraph, there is a lot of information on future updates. So in this video, we're going to talk about every single thing that is mentioned in this last paragraph, and this is going to be so exciting. So yeah, if you're interested in this topic, then make sure you keep on watching, and then now, let's jump into all of the exciting updates for 2021. So over here, we are on the website, and at the top it says 10 years of Star Stable, and that's also something that's happening. In 2021, Star Stable has existed for 10 years, which is insane. 2021 marks Star Stable's 10th year of bringing you horses and adventures. 10 years! We couldn't be more excited for Star Stable's future, and we're working hard to make sure it's a year to remember. So what else do we have cooking for the year ahead? Of course, the picture gave it all away, but first up, in January, we are thrilled to share our first animated offering, Mistfall. The initial series of 10 episodes will be freely available on YouTube, by the way, they've mentioned that before, and tells an all-new story of a girl's adventure to Jorvik, and features familiar faces and voices along the way. Familiar voices? I mean, faces we already know. We have Embermane in the game, but voices? I wonder who that could be. So the Mistfall series is supposed to come very soon because we're already 9 days into 2021, so I'm excited for when this is going to be released. And then moving on down here, there's also something we already knew, but this is still super exciting to mention. We're hard at work preparing for the global launch of Star Stable on mobile. This isn't a new game, it's the same Star Stable you know and love on PC on your phone. And for those who don't know, a few ambassadors, I think all ambassadors actually, and people in Australia got to test the Star Stable mobile game in advance, and unfortunately I'm not Australian, so I couldn't test it in advance and make a video on it, but there are some videos on it already on YouTube if you want to take a look at what this is going to look like. Same account, same collection of horses, same beautiful Jorvik to explore with friends. Currently in closed beta in Australia, playtesters are helping us work out bugs as our engineers take on the immense challenge of preparing for a global rollout. I have to applaud Star Stable here for a second because I cannot imagine how much work it is to make this online PC game into a mobile version. I can't imagine how much work that is, and honestly, Star Stable, I'm super excited for this. I'm sure you did an amazing job, and I can't wait for Star Stable on mobile. And then it says there's a lot more work going on behind the scenes that doesn't show up in weekly updates. Star Stable is a nearly 10-year-old game that became so much bigger than its founders ever imagined possible. We want to make sure Jorvik lives on for another 10 years and can keep up with your needs and the ever-changing gaming landscape. That means there's a lot of work with tools and tech that we're investing in now to ensure a stable future. I'm assuming this means Star Stable is going to keep on improving the game, the textures, the options, the settings, and all that. So that is very exciting too. I cannot wait to see what Star Stable is going to bring us in the future, because comparing Star Stable to the 2011 version to the 2020 version, or should I say 2021 now, is insane. They've changed so much, and I can't wait to see what they're going to do in the future with the overall look of the game, you know? The foundation fixing work applies to our gameplay systems as well. Updating an old chunky system might not be as exciting as brand new content, but we believe it's worth improving those things you do every day, and I totally agree. We aim to make it easier to do the things you want to do. A more intuitive and rewarding Jorvik that puts your relationship with horses front and center, that's our goal. There's a big milestone in racing coming up that we can't wait to celebrate with you. Races are one of the main ways you play Star Stable every day, and we want to improve the authenticity and the variety of options you'll encounter and make races more rewarding, which I'm very happy about because some of you know, I mean at this point most of you know, I don't really like racing, so making it more rewarding like it says over here, aka probably giving us more XP, would be really helpful for someone who doesn't like training their horses, but I do like to have my horses nice and speedy, you know? Reflecting on the important role of Jorvik plays as a virtual world to sustain very real human bonds with friends. We're looking at the role of riding clubs and how to improve that experience for everyone, which also is very exciting because I do feel like riding clubs right now are kind of, how do I say it? There aren't a lot of options in the riding club tab. You can see the members, you can do this description, the calendar, you can implement rules, but other than that, there's no button, for example, that if you have an event happening that you can know notify your members if they're not looking at club chat, etc, etc. And I think updating the riding club tab or updating things in that field in general would be really cool, especially because there are so many players that are super invested in their club. So in my opinion, this is pretty cool. Even though this may not be the most exciting part, it's still cool. On the story front, we have big things in the works. The villainous Dark Riders will at least steal the spotlight. These were teased last year, but this time we mean it. Yeah, they did tease us the story quests a few months ago, but they never released it, so they're releasing them in 2021 now, and I'm excited for more story quests because I genuinely cannot remember the last time we got story quests. Is that bad? Oh my god. In addition to a visual glow up, you'll get to know these characters more intimately than ever before. For the Dark Riders, a visual glow up is definitely needed. I'm currently redoing all of the story quests on my Firestar account, and I have to say, all the Dark Riders and the GED workers and Darko and all those people, they look so outdated, especially compared to the new Soul Riders that are most of the time right next to them in the story quests. So I would like to see a glow up, definitely. And finally, and most importantly, we're revisiting the player model, which is such an exciting thing. People have been asking for character updates for so long, and we're finally getting them, you guys. I'm so curious to see what they'll look like in the future. Such a huge part of joining a virtual world like Star Stable is having an avatar that expresses who you want to be. We recognize how limited our current avatars are. They don't reflect our values or the diversity of our players. We hear you when you tell us how much this matters, and we totally agree. We appreciate your patience and understanding as we begin this journey and look forward to thoughtful feedback in the process when we are ready to share. Updating the avatars is one of the greatest challenges we've ever been on, but we're committed to getting it right. There's so much more in the works, but we have to save things for our amazing community team to share in the months to come, and we're still figuring out the path forward. 2020 changed us all in ways good and bad. We're leaning into that change. Coming out of a year, a stronger team committed to make sure the best is yet to come. Thank you for coming along for the ride. This article is very well written, that's one thing I have to say. And also, this contains so much exciting information, so down below in the comments, let me know which one of these updates that they've teased so far is your favorite, is the most exciting to you, is the one you're going to be most invested in. And for me personally, I think it's going to be either the character updates, of course, or it's going to be Star Stable on mobile, because for those who don't know, usually when COVID isn't happening, I go on vacation every single summer for like 3 weeks, which kind of makes it impossible for me to make videos, and this way it'll make it easier for me to still make videos while I'm on vacation. So this is very exciting to me. This is going to be so helpful. I can play Star Stable on the way. Can you imagine in the car with my parents, of course not driving, but in the car playing Star Stable if I have a long drive to make? It's just really exciting. I'm very excited. And then the last thing I want to talk about in this video is something they teased lately, and I believe it was 2 days ago. They posted on Instagram these two pictures of this pony model, I'm assuming, and they let people guess in the comments what breed this could be. And I saw a lot of people saying Icelandic horse, an updated Icelandic version. Some people were saying Dartmoor pony, other people were saying Welsh pony. I also saw some people say that because they mentioned they were going to release more Western breeds, which I couldn't find any receipts of, that this was going to be a Mustang. I'm not sure. I think it's an Icy. However, if it is an Icy, Star Stable, please add more fluff, because it's just not fluffy enough for an Icelandic. Here's a picture of an actual Icelandic in real life, and they are so much more fluffier than in this picture. So if this is an Icelandic, Star Stable, please make it more fluffy. I know that in our community there are so many people who love the Icelandic, so if this is an Icy, I know that Star Stable is going to have to go full on out with this horse, because otherwise people are going to be disappointed. Just like they were with the Frisians, and we don't want that for Star Stable, right? However, if this is a new breed, I'm very curious to see what they'll do with this horse. And also, assuming it's a pony, please, Star Stable, do not use the Jorvik pony animations on this horse again. Don't do these horses like you did the Shinko Teagues, because I will be so disappointed. I feel like I'm literally one of the only people who dislikes the animations on the Jorvik ponies and the Shinko Teagues, but if they copy those animations and put them on this horse, I'll be so disappointed, I have to say it. And then now, with that being said, that was all the news I had for you today. I want to thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful and informative, informative, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would really help me in the algorithm, and I would just really appreciate it. If you would like to see more of my content, all you have to do is subscribe down below, as well as turn on your notifications so you will never miss out on anything I post. And with that being said, I hope I'll see you again on Wednesday in a brand new update video where we're gonna buy more Frisian horses. I'm very excited for those horses, so I hope you'll join me too. And yeah, until Wednesday. Bye guys!